Welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews. And today, again, I'm doing many videos today. St. Patrick's Day 2015, I am doing a beer that I'm going to be putting into said glass. Why would I be putting a beer into this glass? Because I have tasted this beer umpteen million times, yet I don't have a gosh blessed review of it. So what I thought I would do for you today, I would give you a 2 for 2. Ta-da! I am doing this, number one, because I don't have a review of it. Number two, I like the beer. This is the said IPA that had got me to love IPAs the way that they are here in America today. And what I mean by that is because of the sheer fact that America has to hop up, extremely hop up, absolutely every IPA that they traditionally do. As I'm going to pour said beer into said glass, I'm going to give you a little bit of a historical overview of said beer. Most people already know this. For who do not, let me enlighten you a little bit. I will go ahead and I will plug not only Stone Brewing Company, but if you look under said caps, ta-da! Look at it. It gives you a simple little thing. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Maybe not. But anywho, this here, I mean, everybody can tell the little notions. Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus, and Twitter at Stone Brewing Co. I'm giving you a plug. There you go. Have at it. Pour beer into said glass. Give off to about a finger's worth of head. Carbonation is moderate to low. I will put beer over here so you can see what I am drinking, maybe. Lighting's a little bad because we're getting a big light source from over here at the window. I have yet to put up my my blind. I'm kind of lazy at that. But anywho, this beer right here, like I said, was the one that got me into IPAs. I have a discretional borderline with what people here in America call IPAs. I am kind of like a traditionalist. At Full Hearted, I'm a revolutionist. As a beer lover, I am kind of like a traditionalist, and then I get into what is considered nowadays and what is considered weird. But anywho, the beer was created, the IPA was originally created in England. The whole story goes in a whole, and it, real quick, it was created in England around the India trade group, to take to India for, troops, people in India that would, they would buy it from them, etc., etc. But it was overly hopped, and then around Africa, all the way up through into India, it would age because it would take so long to get there. By the time that it reached there, it was considered to be consumable. Now, let's fast forward a couple hundred years. And here we sit with a beer that is pretty much hopped up the same way, but deemed worthy to drink now. Nah. We consider these IPAs. I consider them APAs. The only reason I deem that they are considered APAs is because of the fact that this is an American version of the IPA. So if you want to, you can consider it an AIPA because of the fact that it is not a traditional style IPA. So, in ending this little rant, why do you not consider them APAs? IPAs. Think about that. But anywho, on to Ruination IPA. This beer is one of the most fantastical IPAs out there on the market. Why do I say it like that? It's because of the fact that I've had any IPA that you can deem worthy of being considered an IPA most of the time nowadays. I've had everything that when I think of IPAs, I go to Stone Brewing Company because they have a act or a niche for doing IPAs and doing them correctly, in my opinion, or APAs, in my opinion. Aroma, hops, I get some caramel malt. Coloring, a golden, very golden amber color. Because if I put it here, you still get that original yellowish tinge to it. It is very yellow, but at the same time, I consider this to be a golden amber color. Like I said, carbonation, low to moderate. Head went down a little bit, half a finger's worth. On the other hand, get nothing but hops, grapefruit, pininess, resinous, a little bit of a caramel malt aroma, and in the flavor, I get the same thing. I get a big, lush, green, grassy, citrus utopia because of the sheer fact that this beer is one of the epitomes of a IPA. You get your hop notes, you get your grassy notes, you get your resinous, you get your mango papaya, lychee nut, all of the flavors. You get a little bit of cattiness left over at the end. But at the same time, I love this beer for what it is. I hope Stone never gets rid of this beer like I have seen that they are getting ready to diminish some of their other beers to make way for new beers. I admit companies got to do that. But at the same time, this beer right here has made the company as big and as bold as it is. So, again, it is just a joy to enjoy. Thank you, Stone, for giving me such a great beer. And thank you for bringing me the beer that led me into IPAs that we know it today. Cheers. And as always, thumbs up if you like the review, thumbs down if you dislike the review. And as always, again, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive. Today is St. Patrick's Day. Green, gold, coincidence? Anywho, rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this beer. This beer has been out for several years. If I'm not mistaken, it was one of the ones that was out, I want to say in the late 90s, early 2000s. The company's been around since I think 96. Seek it out and enjoy it if you haven't. If you want to get into IPAs, I do suggest trying this beer. Pros.